I went back to Idaho to write Axis. I hid up in an extra bedroom of a friend's non-air-conditioned old house and typed it out on a portable manual typewriter, working until 3 a.m. on most nights to avoid the daytime desert heat. I had a simple situation to explore. The largest open-air strip mine on the face of the earth eats away at the perpetual pursuit of more. I wrote this play at a time when our sexual closets were chock full. Our military regularly decorated their soldiers for murderous destruction while discharging them for loving each other. Where our religions refused same-sex marriage and hypocritically promoted a cacophony of futile prayers quivering on a breeze. I wanted to write about love that doesn't quite hit the mark. I wanted to write about the difficult journey of coming out as a young man in a small community of religious folks who only journey outside their comfort zone when they're forced into it. I wanted to write about a home base that had been left behind and then revisited toward the last days in a town that was sinking underground. I wanted to write about the desperation of an old mine worker and an unwed, frustrated single parent with no hope on the horizon, but where they both keep putting one foot in front of the next to get wherever they're going. And when the foot is gone, they learn to rotate the wheels. I wanted to write something about finding yourself, your core, your truth, and being able to face it. I wanted to write about the magic of life and somehow present a world suspended and floating in a universe wherein we contemplate whether the spirit of the unseen is friendly or hostile, or both. I wanted to pull nature into the mix, turn lightning and thunder into a presence that is connected to the minerals of the earth, which we in turn make magnets in hope to keep ourselves grounded in the everlasting pursuit of greed versus letting go, if not completely living on the edge. I wanted to remind us to find our axis in a world spinning out of control, to find the common denominator of wheels and spokes and axis and circles and traveling and wandering and being dizzy with being completely lost. I wanted to reflect our greed back onto us and let us see how we're digging our own grave holes that are swallowing up our past, present, and futures. I wanted to put onto a balancing scale the ideas of desperately hanging on to what we believe we are against the weight of letting go of all that makes sense in what we once wanted. I wanted to bring the heartbeat of the drum, the brain-changing shatters of the rattle, the birdsong announcements of the flute, the mysterious tinkling of the wind chime, the ageless song styles of the indigenous vocals to come and play among the literature of the stage. I set out to make invisible the walls of the home to allow multiple scenes to play at once, and the cross-play of conversations to drive and flavor the characters of the gossamer ghosts that inhabited my memory play. I made the eldest and most crippled among the inhabitants to be the wise philosopher who embraced somewhat his own insanity. I tossed in the youngest and most inhibited into the fray to have to fight to emerge into an understanding of his self. And I grounded the family onto a woman who zigzagged from helplessness to hopeful, from resilience bravely out to her own unknown realms. And in that journey to say all that, I wrote my centerpiece, my play, Axis, which is my gift to all the lost and lonely cherubs that inhabit this earth, hoping to spread their wings